Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Sister Sun. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Anybody else want to just like throw their phone away? Like it goes off so often that now, on one hand, this is a great thing, right? It means you're super busy. Good morning, everybody. And you have lots of stuff to do. And on the other hand, there's so much to do. You just want to just chuck the phone, but it's okay. It's all right. It's also a wonderful way for us to keep in contact with those we love, right? So good morning, everybody. We are going to jump in right away and start doing readings this morning. Mr. Fry is filtering through the house somewhere. I'm just not quite sure where right now. So all I know is he has clothes on. When he walks through, we'll be fine. It's a good thing, right? Anybody on here ever have a moment where you forgot to shut your camera off? Like, I have. No, I didn't walk through the house naked. It was a family thing that was happening. Our cat had died, and there's a couple. I guess there's a couple. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, beautiful Jamila and Kita, Cosmic Goddess. Good morning. Good morning. Jesse, good morning. Bob the King, good morning. Everybody give a shout out. Tell everybody else good morning. This is what this is about. This is about community. This is about coming in and having discussions and being like, hey, I'm going through the same thing you're going through. And I had the same thing happen to me. And it's this spiritual journey is also about helping other people feel not nuts. You guys know that? Like it's about helping other people go, I'm not batshit crazy, and neither are you. Because there's a lot of people that step into these journeys, and we have no idea which way is up, right? Good morning, Rosin. How are you this morning? So take the time to think about that a little bit today, and who around you needs a little bit of help. And it doesn't even need to be a spiritual journey, because Teresa, good morning. Everything that we do in life is a journey, right? It's about the journey, not the destination. So make sure you take the time. And sometimes the people that are the meanest are struggling the most. So, that's a thing. Definitely. Absolutely. Definitely. God will never put people into something they can't go through, but we go through it and we learn and we rise. So let's do it together. Let's do it together, you guys. Let's rise together. That's my infomercial for the morning. This is how we rise together. Okay. Cosmic Goddess, I want to start with you this morning. I want to start with how do you feel about Greece? Like, how do you feel about Greece? Is it someplace you've ever wanted to go? Because I'm going to step right into past life for you. I hope that works for you. I love doing past lives. I spend a lot of time in the Akashic Halls. I think that we can learn so much about where we've been and where we're going just by seeing a little bit in the doors, right? And this is good morning, Heather Johns. Good morning, beautiful. By the way, if you guys are local to Defiance, Ohio, we are having midnight margaritas, but they're going to be midday margaritas at the Mystical Moons in Defiance, Ohio, we have an online store as well. You can shop online, themysticalmoons.com, or you can go to mymysticallife.com. You can get there either way. So if you're local to Defiance, we are having a spirit fair. We're having a psychic fair that day. We have 4 or 5 psychics in the store. I haven't advertised for any more yet. And we'll be jamming some music that day and having some margaritas and sitting and having a good time. And that is how we raise our energy, right? That's how we create a beautiful. Well, good day, sir. Good day, Adam. How are you? All right. I said, good morning. Good morning, Autumn. Good morning, Autumn. Okay, off we go. So Cosmic Goddess, she says, I was interested in Greece a lot at one point. So I want to talk about being solemn. I want to talk about living in the heart space. For you, this is definitely, let's go with here. So this is for Cosmic Goddess. This person feels very fluid. There's soft energy. I'm gonna actually say, I don't know if this was something, I have to meditate my way to the Akashic Records. So Bob the King, I'll talk about that in just a minute. I'll talk about that in just a minute. This is a very solemn feeling life for Cosmic the Goddess. It feels, I almost want to, I don't know if they had eunuchs. I have no idea. But this person feels very one. There is no gender for this person. Good morning, Randy. There is no gender for this person. And Keita, good morning. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Lawrence. They are very, I don't think that they identified with anything, actually. They feel very just energy and connection. Okay. Good morning, Felipa. So I want to talk about I believe them to be male. I believe them to be male, but this person was closer to their starseed origins than any lifetime you've ever been into. So like this would have been somebody that was in so much direct connection to the, whatever you want to call them, the gods, the extraterrestrials. What I hold with them as being both, one and the same. So what happens when this feeling comes in is this person becomes this is totally, you guys, this is totally channeled, because I'm sitting here going, I don't understand what we're saying. And they're like, this person becomes this pinpoint of light. They become this, their humanness becomes smaller, and their celestialness, wow, that's so cool, becomes bigger. And they are what we're going to consider a fairy, a go through. So when working with the goddesses, I didn't anticipate working with goddesses. So this is a little background on this and why this works really well. I didn't anticipate working with goddesses. I was in a meditation one day, and I was sitting in my Lemurian gazebo where I always go to meditate in my meditation shamanic journey. And the goddess Athena was there. And I worked with the goddess Athena for about 6 months. And what I worked with her was, she solely dedicated her time to creating a connection that was seamless. And I was like, this sounds like a lot of pressure. And she's like, no, just sit with me. And that's all you have to do. So that's what I do. I would go into my meditation. For anybody that's done this, is really cool when you meditate with inside of a meditation. So I would go into my meditation, my journey. Are you kidding me? I am right here. I am right here. Get away from my door, you crazy cat. And I'm gonna bundle this piece of paper and throw it at her. Go from my door. She didn't leave. Can you see the tail switching? So I sat with her in my meditation, and I went down deeper into another meditation. So I meditated with the meditation, and that's all I had to do. So, and then when one day she comes, she said, I'm done. I'm leaving. And I said, wait, what? Are you dressed? Oh, he's not totally dressed. So one day she came to me and said, I'm leaving. I'm moving on to do something for somebody else. And I get it's Bill's cat, baby. And so I was so sad. Good morning. And then I walked out of my gazebo, because between my gazebo and then you go down a path, and then there is the Akashic Halls. My huge Akashic Halls are amazing. And sitting on a grassy knoll right outside of there, good morning, Laura, we need to talk, is the goddess Artemis, who was also known as Diana in Rome, right? And so I sat with her for probably 3 months. And in all of this time, what I've gathered from these goddesses and having this really incredible relationship was that they don't have earthly ties. They walked the planet, but they were not earthly. Does that make sense to you guys? So in the ending of one of my, and I still work with Artemis, but in the ending of one of my meditations with her, I was sitting with her on the grassy knoll, and it was so beautiful. It was just wonderful. Everything's perfect outside, right? It's gorgeous. It's our journey. It's what it's going to be. And we just went like that, and we were standing in amongst the Federation. We were standing in amongst, and I don't even know if I want to call it the Federation. It is a body of people standing together of energies that are extraterrestrial. Okay. So that told me right there, everything I thought was absolutely true, and that they are extraterrestrial beings. So the reason I'm saying this backstory is the connection that I have with these goddesses that I didn't anticipate, didn't ask for, kind of is mind blowing. And it showed me, it was done on purpose to show that the connection that people feel on a really, really intense level, usually with like some of these Greece and Rome. And the reason they do that is because in my mind, that is where they worked the association. There's a really close tie to extraterrestrial. Okay. Usually when I feel the energy that I feel for cosmic goddess, it's Oracle of Delphi. There were hundreds, probably thousands of women that went through the Oracle of Delphi. It wasn't just one, because all their hair fell, they died. It was radiation. So you have a great day too. So it is this, but it's not that. It feels like that, but that is not what's being presented. It's not what's being presented. It is a pinpoint of light, like a messenger. They give me, what is that? What is the shoe that's the messenger? Who's the messenger of the gods? It's not Achilles. It's Nike. They show me Nike. They're like, this, you were the swoosh. You were a messenger between humanity and the gods, and it's something you did through light, which is really cool, because I'm sitting here finding all these new little pieces that they're giving me, and it was like a light transfer. Hermes too. Yeah, Hermes is I think Hermes is Greek. This kitty is scratching my door. What's up? What are you doing? You getting online with me?
Well, I was, just in my shorts here, but
I figured you'd hear me talking.
Yeah.
I figured you weren't walking through the house naked. Everybody else is here.
There's nothing in the laundry room to
change
into, because, you got the camera on.
I could have gone.
I figured everybody wanted to see all that.
You did your college paper on the oracles of Delphi. Honestly, the only thing I know about the oracles is through my own personal experience doing Akashic records and a little bit of research. We have a class on the Oracle of Delphi in the My Mystical Life membership. So if you guys are interested in learning about it, you can definitely go there. We have lots of different information. Everybody's like, hi, Sam. Glad you have a shirt on, Sam. So that is, I think you can actually still tap into that life. That I know you can still tap into that life, but that energy. Good morning, Ironheart Fire. I know, Cosmic Goddess, you can still tap into that energy in this lifetime. And it's about finding, so I'm going to try to explain this the very best way I can. It's about finding this space right here. I don't know why it's right here, but they talk about this light that comes from right here. It's not the heart chakra. It's between the heart chakra and the throat chakra, like right where the collarbone meets right here, a little below, like an inch below. And they're saying this is the space right here that you should be meditating to. I love bacon grease. Don't ask me why that's the space, but that is the space they want you to meditate to and find a blue-white light there. Don't ask me. And then you're supposed to incorporate yourself into that blue-white light and meditate into that space. Julianne says it's the heart's desire. Good morning, everybody. So we started the morning with some Akashic records. I really love the energy that comes off of that. I think you're fascinating. I love your energy. I would love to hear. Keep in contact with me. Message me. I'm on Facebook too. You're on YouTube. You can find me on Facebook. That's where I find most of my stuff. For messages and stuff under My Mystical Life. But that's interesting. To speak and communicate from the heart. Absolutely. That's awesome. Okay. So moving on, you guys. What do we have on sale this week? This week is Tiger's Eye in the My Mystical Life, the Mystical Moons store. It is 25% off Tiger's Eye. We have an incredible skull in there, you guys. Somebody should snap up that skull. Our prices are really good anyways, but we try to... We're doing a weekly sale now. Okay. Let's see. You're feeling yourself again. Awesome, Diana. Awesome. Can't go wrong with the heart. No, you can't. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? If you're new to the feed, make sure you like or follow so you know when we're doing this. But also, the whoop is, I don't hold a list. I don't keep a list. You could be at the very beginning and I'm 30 minutes into it and you could still get called. Because I I go by energy. When somebody comments the whoop whoop, it just gives me the idea of what their energy. I think that Chris is using the whoop whoop as well. It just kind of gives you an energetic feeling, at least me, to see who. Are you kidding me? What is your problem this morning? Stop. I am not kidding you. Don't look at me like that either. I see you. Get your finger out of there. Get your claw out of there. Don't bite me. Okay. Bill's cat is being persnickety this morning. Is it funny when he says whoop whoop? Let's see. Let's go with beautiful Jamila. Now I'm going to tell everybody, and I don't know why I have to say this right now. I'm going to give you it's Bill. Bill's being a pain this morning. This cat is like on crack. When I give a reading, I'm going to give you everything that I get. I don't do anything negative. Like we don't go who's dying or anything. I don't do that. That's not our business. That's not our business. But I will tell you what your guides want you to say. What your guides want you to know. Okay. I'm supposed to tell you that you've kind of stepped out of hi. You kick that crazy ass cat out of here. Yeah, Bill picking on me through the cat. I don't need it. I want to talk about your personal power, Jamila. I want to say, hey, what is it about what's going on? What is it going on in life right now that has pulled a little of your personal power away from you? That you're not maybe feeling as complete as you should or could. They're saying, you've lost the fire. Yeah, watch your ankle. That cat'll get you. That cat'll get you. You hear him cuss? This is supposed to be PG-13, sir.
Yeah.
But they're saying, hey, you've lost some passion for some things. It's time to start re-engaging in some of the things.
You just set the robot free in here.
I know. It's time to start re-engaging in the things that you find interesting to you. They don't necessarily, I think you take a lot of interest in a lot of other people's stuff too. Like you're not in everybody's drama, but are you coming over here? Okay, hi. It is a matter of, you have a lot of passion for other people's things too. There are other people's excitement. You get wrapped up in that. Find your own excitement. Everybody else is like, here, share my stuff. You'll be fine and happy doing what I do. But I need you to know that it's time to turn inward and say, the things that make me happy, and do that. What you doing?
What time does it have to be over to the kid's house?
12:30.
Just asking. Good.
Okay. So it's time to ignite your passion and bring excitement to the things you want to do. Now, are you over there again? Cat's crazy. So, time to sit and think. I'm supposed to play one more card.
We're going to do what you want to do.
And I feel like whatever it is you're going to be doing that ignites your passion is something you're going to have to put a little creativity and thought into, but it's going to be very successful. So I think that you're going to have a good time. I also have to say, I feel like there might be some money involved. I feel like it's something that you can go, you know what? People really like this. Good morning, everybody. And you could be moving forward, having a really good time and making a little money on the side.
Oh,
and I really never usually get on here and talk about money because everybody wants the lottery winning numbers, blah, blah, blah. If you think I had the lottery numbers too, would I be sitting in Ohio? I like Ohio. But, I'd have places elsewhere too.
You would be wherever the hell I am.
Yeah, home is where Sam is. So I'd put Sam in Hawaii.
Vice versa. What'd you say?
I'd put Sam in Hawaii. Would have a house in Hawaii and Montana. Maybe not Montana. I don't know, maybe Montana. And then in New Mexico.
Oklahoma. I don't like New Mexico that much.
You really? I loved
See, the thing about the Oklahoma thing is it's right next to New Mexico. So you can just drive over there if you want to go see something.
It's not all about what you want. It's about the consumer.
Well,
Okay. Good morning, Chris. Good morning.
You're going to cause me to be somebody else today.
Anyways, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. We do have a 7-day free trial on the My Mystical Life membership. And I will pull that link up when Mr. Fry is, and if he decides to do a reading. But right now, the link, this is our regular membership link. You won't find the 7-day trial within that link.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have it right here.
Blarbity,
Blarbity, blarbity, blarb. Okay. Maybe. It'll be down here.
Oh, let's see.
I'd have to find it a little bit. Anywho. Anyways, moving on. Okay, here we go. When Mr. Fry gets on, I'll do that. Okay. God, what are you doing? All right, I gotta put the cat out. Come on, kitty. Let's go outside. Let's do that. This is a door you can go through. Here. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you. Or split you. Okay.
I turned that off.
Hello?
Oh, it's picking up the mic on the camera on the computer.
We're trying to.
All right. Oh, the speaker's on. I think that's it.
Better?
Yeah, there.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It has an awful reverb when we do that. Okay.
Couldn't figure it out though.
Here we go. Okay. And this is not Bob the King. This is Kate. My son changed it. That's right. Your son changed your name. I'll never remember that though. You have to tell me every time. I swear. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Yes. Chris is doing readings tonight. He's also booking private readings, you guys. Did you guys know that? Okay, moving on. Let's see. Good morning, Henry says. Good morning, Pop Pop. We'll see you in a little bit, Henry. Our granddaughter has her first tooth. She will be 1 year old in a couple weeks. Very excited about that. All right, let's see. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let's see what's going on. Give everybody else a shout out this morning, you guys. Tell everybody good morning. If you're on a feed with somebody, this is about building community, not necessarily always about the reading. We do like a reading. What?
Something about Grant. Where?
Oh, it's up here. It's on. It's up there a little bit. It's Ashley.
Well, I figured that.
Okay, I see someone to read for. I see someone to read.
Hi, Henry. See you in a little bit, buddy.
It's like, why are they on the TV? Let's see. I am going to do this one. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Is your mouse afflicted? Okay, this reading is for Laura Kading.
Laura Keating.
Do you realize how long it's been since you started My Mystical Life? Yes, it has been.
It's 5 years coming up.
The membership is 5 years. The web page, the page, I'm not sure. Like the My Mystical Life page, I have no idea at this point. But the membership has been 5 years. Yes, Laura. Laura's like, me? Moi? I don't know that I've ever read for you, Laura. Have I?
Yes, you have. Been a long time, but you have.
Huh. Okay. I've been here the whole time. What? What?
Okay.
Hey, Rich, you know you're on camera?
I didn't. Why does that matter?
I'm just letting him know because he's kind of a private guy. Wave at everybody.
Rich, why does that matter? I thought you had to go babysit. I do. In a little bit. Thank you. Thank you for watching out. Hey, we got any Pepsi out there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Right. That's
Ooh,
convenient.
Laura. Ooh, Laura. It's time, girl. It is time. They're talking about finding your own personal sanctuary. You went right back in. You go, it's like, no, he doesn't. That's our oldest Richard. Laura, it's time to start turning inward again, to really start digging deep. They're talking about you really, really digging deep. They're saying it's time. You've stepped away from some of the things that ignite your soul. You stepped away, and we haven't talked a long time, so we need to sit. Need to sit and have a chit chat. But they're saying, hey, this is the step away, right? You stepped away for too long, and you've not given yourself enough love, and that's what your love is. When you start to step in and feel all of the things that come with that intuition and that connection, and the disconnection that you're having, it's kind of created a bloop in your energetic that's a hell no retreat in your signature, your energy signature. So saying, come on now, you know what you need to be doing. Let's do it. Take the time for yourself, have some compassion for yourself, and give yourself that connection, because it's important.
Sorry, I got. Oh, go ahead.
Emergence. Let's flip this upside down. And that dragonfly is what? It's for that other side. So it's about opening up and getting back into that. We're going to talk. If you have time today, I'd love to talk today. You need this confirmation. They're like, wait, why does Laura get a personal phone call? Because she's my sister. That's why. Not really, but I mean, not in blood. But she is. Okay. Mr. Fry, you have?
Yeah, so Laura, one other thing here is maybe you need to declutter things a little bit. And I don't mean you have to go through your house and declutter things. I mean, you have to declutter some things in here a little bit. I feel like things are got you twisted up since you moved back to Iowa there, but not
Iowa,
not because you moved back, but just the circumstances. You're gonna have to declutter some things in your brain there a little. I feel like you're in a cloud, or not in a cloud, in a fog, more or less, and you just kind of like, you're just existing right now, not really living. You've got to take and prioritize some things and get rid of some things that you don't need anymore, things that you don't need to be doing or thinking about, or anything like that. So get some clarity. Yeah, the Muggle job. Trust me, I know about the Muggle job problems, but
Muggles,
not necessarily yours. I'm just saying I know I got my own Muggle job problems. But you have to clean your house a little bit.
out of balance. Yeah.
You have to. And I hate to say it like this, but you kind of got to put some blinders on and only look at a couple of things that you need to be focusing on. These other things out here are peripheral noise. Okay, it's just a lot of noise. You have to take some time. You have to take some time to get yourself upright. I feel like if you were a boat, you'd be listing a lot, listing to one side a little bit. So, yeah, time for some clarity. You need a weekend or something to get away and do your own thing for a bit.
Guess what I found? I found the link. I had it here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie Coyle on here? Did I see Ellie? Someone says, Ellie! I did get to talk to Ellie the other day. We did. That was nice. Yes. Dinah found her dream space. She is manifesting it. Okay, so let's move on. Can you get another whoop whoop in the room? Hope that's helpful, Laura.
I don't see Ellie. I didn't even see
sometimes people see people before they pop
up
on
and
here.
Come online. Yeah,
and we don't see them yet.
Yeah, until
it's
they
okay.
say something. So good morning, Ellie.
Good morning, Ellie.
I keep looking over there because the mic's over there. It's just a force of habit to talk to the mic.
Let's see. Randy Scott, I want to say.
Okay. So I'm shuffling the deck here, Laura. The compass came up. Time to get some new direction. Not new. That's not right. That's not new. You need to get back on the right path. Back for yourself, for your own self, your sanity, your... Yeah. You know what I mean.
Randy Scott.
I still want to do the Family Guy.
It's like, yes. What would you like? So you can't make this stuff up. We are wonderful. How are you, Ellie Coyle?
Good afternoon.
I would love to make an event that Mr. Fry could be on, I could be on, Laura and Ellie could be on. I think that would be fun. Randy, this is about being more self-reliant, not having to worry about asking. And I think this is, let's do an event, you guys. I think this is in your energy. You don't like having to ask for help. You don't like having to do all those things that when you're reaching out, and it's just, you don't like to do it. But I need you to know that it's totally fine for you to reach out. People want you to be, feel comfortable with reaching out to them.
Diana, we'll come back to that question. Just hang tight.
And make sure you're staying out of other. Make sure when you're ready, Ellie. Make sure you're staying out of the other people's. They call them gears. They call them their gears and shifting modes. So make sure you're kind of staying a little bit neutral in other people's stuff. So asking for help doesn't also mean stepping into other people's, poop. We don't need to do that. You're smart enough to see the stuff coming your way and when to walk away from stuff. And that's really, really important. Like there's something going on around you that's too much drama. They're like, just stay out of the drama. You don't need that. You don't need that in your life. And it can also feel as if people are, these are the cards that I'm reading. They don't exactly say what I'm saying either. And that's okay. But they're saying, hey, sometimes it feels like the choice has been taken away from you of what you're going to be involved in, but that is absolutely not true. You can step away from stuff and just be fine. Asking for help doesn't mean that you're indebted to somebody to be inside their crap. Okay? You can ask for help. You can work with people. You can be around other people, but you don't have to cycle in their garbage. It's just not, it's not what having a friend and family is about. You should be able to have a good exchange without having to be involved in drama. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. That's what they're saying. Mr. Fry, what are you addressing?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Okay, so Diana just says, Diana Bradley, I have a weird question for you. I have a deck of cards that don't seem right. It's almost like I should just get rid of them. Is that what is your thought? So Diana, I don't think you need to get rid of the cards. I mean, if somebody comes along and you feel compelled to give them to them, then that's a different story. But sometimes we're not ready for the cards that we have. Okay. We get a deck of cards and the energy seems like, hey, ooh, this is a good deck. I want this deck, and
that's a nice deck.
That's a nice deck. But we may not be spiritually ready for the cards, okay, at this time. So I look at that as in the guy's brain, that is a tool that I'm probably going to need sometime. And if I don't have the tool when I need it, then what am I going to do? I'd rather have the tool and not need it than need it and not have it.
Old clutches,
But
old
that
motorcycles.
doesn't by any means mean go out and start, collecting, 1,000 decks of cards, unless that's your
Sage
thing.
them. Good
So
idea.
it happens, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not telling you that's what you need to do. What I am saying is that sometimes when we buy a deck of cards or we are gifted a deck of cards, they may not they talk to you, they resonate with you, but once you start reading with them, you're trying to read with them, the energy's just not there. The message isn't there. Sometimes it takes a little time for us to adjust ourselves to the cards. It's not a matter of the cards got to bend to our our energy.
Where did you get them? She says they have a weird vibe. Where'd you get them? Did you get them from somebody that you trust? Julianne says, yeah, I have a couple decks I haven't connected with and they feel funky and I don't try with them. I have quite a few up here that are, but you'll see us pull one every once in a while because that might have felt relevant to the person we were working with. Yes, for a friend she trusts. Sage them. Put a piece of selenite with them.
That's a good point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you've got selenite, put some selenite on. I have to ask this question: were they open when they were given to you, or were they still wrapped up, closed? Brand new. Because that matters a lot right there.
So if you guys aren't a member of the membership and you want to find your community, that link right down there gets you a 7-day free trial. You can check out all of our classes and our community and chit chat.
They were open. Okay. So there's another thing. And I should have elaborated on this to begin with. Cards are a lot like crystals. If they've been in a store and they're where people can fondle them and touch them and handle them, it puts energies into the stones or into our cards as well. Okay. But they gave them to you, so that's a good thing. But they also still have somebody else's energies in them. So the cards and you haven't quite matched up yet. So you do need to do a cleansing process. You can sage them, selenite. You can put them on selenite for a bit. So you can cleanse your cards a lot of the same ways you do with crystals as well. I don't recommend water. But that's definitely a thing as well.
Don't wash your cards.
No, you don't want to wash your cards in water. No, it's just a big ordeal.
The drying process sucks.
And then setting the intention while you're cleansing them to, you welcome in the new, the energy, and you input your intents into the cards as well. So it is. Wow, a really nice gesture from a friend. Still has somebody else's.
Ooh, good idea. Put them on the next full moon.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. Again, you can do them the same. Make sure it's going to be a dry night.
Doesn't work like money laundering.
When I say, and so being a dry night, obviously no rain. You don't want a lot of wind. You can weight them down with crystals, that'll keep them from blowing away. But if it's going to be a dewy night, you're going to want to put something over the top of them, like
good morning, everybody.
Maybe a glass bowl or something, so that it keeps the condensation off of them, because they'll get dewed up just like everything else will. So, anyways, that's some good things.
Perfect.
And if you have an old tree stump, I definitely recommend putting them on a tree stump and covering them so that they can be cleansed and charged in the moon. And so tree stumps they're rooted into the earth. They're good for they're grounding. Tree stumps are most excellent for crystals as well. Just giving you all that information out there. In case you don't know that, tree stumps are great because, like I said, the roots go down into the earth and it helps to disperse that energy that you're trying to take out of your crystals or your cards or anything that you're trying to cleanse. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be crystals or cards or anything like anything. Jewelry, you can do that for jewelry as well. So I mean, it's not going to clean it so that it sparkles, but it's going to energetically clean it. So just some tidbits.
Yeah, tree horse, they're good for sitting down and meditating too. Call him Archangel Michael for love and protection for the deck. So are we?
Yes, I'm done there.
Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop whoop? I think I know who I want to read for, but I want to check on that energy real quick. Yeah. Squirrel. 1 second. So, there we go. There's that. Okay. Vive. Is it Vive or Viva? Vive.
That's weird because that's who I was looking at too there.
I think it's Vive.
I think so too, but that's what we're gonna go with.
Okay. Okay. I want to. I pulled out an elemental. Either. Okay. Well, you're easy. I pulled out an elemental deck. Good morning, Carol. Welcome. If you guys are new, make sure you do the follow thing. Like the page. When we get online, we're doing free readings. This is our fun time. I haven't talked about Vive. I'll be right back. I haven't talked about the cruise yet. If you guys are interested in getting on and having a really great time, we are on a cruise that goes out of Galveston, Texas in December.
December 9th, I think is when it starts.
I think it's like that. And then there are 25 plus speakers. It is going to be a great time. Lots of My Mystical Lifers are going, and we're speakers on the cruise. We're a package deal. That's the way that goes. So we'll be talking about psychic development, shamanism, doing shamanic journey, and how to use all these things practically in life. So that'll be on the cruise. We happen to be the featured speaker on the cruise. So we're going to have a good time. I know. I know. Everything we do is together. But we're also going to be in Raleigh, Durham, speaking in 2 weeks, the weekend of the 17th at the Body, Mind, and Spirit Expo. So make sure if you're close that you stop on in. Yeah, Katrina is going to be up on Sunday. That's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys look on our page, see where we're going to be speaking. We're going to be in Denver. We're going to be in Raleigh. We're going to be in Tampa. We're going to be in Chicago, Cincinnati, and Columbus yet this year. So make sure you find us at the expos. All right.
I'm going to be doing readings at the Raleigh show too.
Mr. Fry is going to be doing crystalmancy, you guys. So if you're local, you do not want to miss this. He's going to be doing readings with all of the crystals, picking the ones that are beneficial for you, picking tumbles for you, and then you get to leave with the tumbles. So
plus you get a reading. So.
And you get the reading, yeah. So you're at Army Base at Bragg. Awesome. Natasha, I like your name. Okay, well, I have to go back here. So
Nostalgia.
Vive.
It's nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Yeah, you're right. Vive. Right. I want to talk about elementals for you. I want to talk about fire energy. I bet you're a firecracker. You have this energy that goes along with the salamanders, the fire element. And I don't know, has anybody ever told you what your element was? You know, we all jive with an element, you guys. We have an element that works with us. Just like, you used to hear you were spring or autumn or autumn. We work with elementals throughout the course of our life. When are we coming to Chicago? Good question. Sam will find out.
Yeah, we're going to be in Schaumburg. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'll have to look.
Hold, please.
Hold, please. Yeah, we'd have to look at that to see because
I shut my
you can add a background. Oh, I can add. No, don't do that. So anyways, I got to stay with 5. I'll come back to that. It's in November. Absolutely. But you have this fire. You'll take it. You'll take firecracker. Why not? Right. But you have a really cool duality. So they're talking about your firecracker energy, and then they're talking about your water energy as well. So you have undines and you have sylphs, and the sylphs are like the salamanders, the fire reptiles, and then which I would also call a dragon. Hi, baby.
Hey, I'm looking for the site. I can't remember the site.
Site of what?
To go look for the dates.
Oh, they're on Canva.
I was looking for the website, but okay.
If you give me a second,
I wasn't trying to interrupt you doing, and I can't log into the camera because I don't remember this.
You don't remember the stuff?
I don't remember
all the things?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Stuff
I don't
like
have
this.
it right here. We'll find, if you go to mymysticallife.com, it's on the page when we're going to be there. It's like the third week in November, but it's not overlapping, of course, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Gotta keep it between the lines. You're a Gemini. Okay, so they talk about that water element and they talk about that fire element for you. So the balance that you create in life is really amazing. It's really amazing. But they also talk about I love this. Is such a pretty deck, and I don't use this deck nearly enough. I gotcha. Okay. Do you do intuitive work? Do you do intuitive work? Awesome. Steve got his crystals. They talk about you being somebody that's listening. I'm curious, are you listening to spirit? Are you on the same page as spirit where they're trying to bring you messages and trying to say, hey, it's time to grow. It's time to do some things. But I think there's you're a reader. What's the fear that you have? Is there some shadow work that you know you need to do? What is the fear that's blocking something? Good morning, Tanya. I don't see you yet, but I know you're here. What is the fear that you have? And you don't have to answer this, right? This is for you. What is the fear that's blocking you from taking your next step? Right? Because this first card is the listener. I love this card, right? The listener. What's the fear? What's the fear? Is it imposter? And a lot of readers have like imposter syndrome or good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Isis. So they want you to look and see what the blockage is. What is the thing that's keeping you from this? What is the thing that's keeping the next level from happening for you? Like you have what we call a leveling up coming. 2x4 therapy, where your guides are going to come in and they're going to be like, you're going to learn and it's going to suck, but you're going to learn and you're going to see and you're going to work more efficiently. So they're trying to bring you in a new message, a new energy. So pay attention. On the imposter syndrome. Who has imposter syndrome or has experienced it, you guys? Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh. Imposter syndrome, for those of you that don't know, are people that are out doing anything in life. It doesn't necessarily have to be with this, but doing anything that they feel like they're not qualified for, but everybody thinks that they can doing a great job. They undermine themselves, right? And I will tell you something. I would so much rather you have imposter syndrome than an ego that is to the sky and back. Every day. Why? Because you're not thinking you're the end all, do all of everything. And there are I'm going to ask for another hand raise. Who has seen intuitives that think that they are the shit and that nobody else can do what they do? I would much rather somebody have imposter syndrome.
Well, technically we don't do what other people do.
No, we don't. No, but there are intuitives that think that this is exclusive, like it's an exclusive club. So
we all have our own talents. They're like fingerprints.
Yeah, we all have our own talents and we all do our own thing. That's not it. It's the people that think, and you'll hear them, they go, only select people can do, or nobody can do what I can do. That's one. Ego, we are all going to have ego. We're never going to get rid of it. We're not totally. We're not supposed to. That's how we survive, right? But it's our self-preservation. Have a good day, Randy. But Sam's a good check for me too. He's like keeps me in check.
So, see, she worries about getting out of whack.
I don't want to be out of whack. I don't want to ever be that way.
Right? What? And this is a reality for a lot of readers, a lot of metaphysical people that have talents, have the abilities, have connection. it's very, very easy to forget that we are not,
Or they are better.
we are not the power. We are not the gift. We are simply a conduit for the gift. Okay. That energy, that message, that information that we are receiving.
No.
We are receiving. And that's the thing that a lot of people forget, that we're receiving this information and that we are merely giving the message out or the energy out through us, not from us.
We are the channels.
It is through us, not from us. And some people have a very good connection with that. And and I'm not saying anybody here is that way, because I don't know the great majority of the folks that are on here today, but it happens. And we all have probably met people like that. And let's just not even say the metaphysical part of this, just people that think they're the shit. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I can ride a bike. I can go blah, 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 blah. Well, okay, great. Yeah. So can I. But I don't ride like you.
Good morning.
You know, and so.
I think we should all live it all.
It's just stuff. It's stuff that we have the ability to pass through. And it should be looked at as a great privilege and a great honor, not look what I can do, or you know. And then we've met people like that. We all have.
Tanya's like, she is the shit in video games, though. Right. But we should always live in awe of this. Honestly, I really do believe that. I think that when we have really good information come across and someone's like really wowed and we're like, holy shit, that was cool. We should have that. We should have that excitement too. Yeah, we should, because it's amazing. It's amazing. Who started this later in life? I think that's part of it too. Maybe not. It should be amazing in it regardless. But I think since we started this later in life, we still get that. Holy shit! Did you see that? Holy shit! Yeah. So it's pretty cool. So figure out what your blockage is.
Deck on the cylinder I played and spray it.
It's all good.
Diana Bray. I'm reading.
Gotcha.
Okay, so are we moving to the next thing?
Sure. Okay,
so here's the dates for Chicago for who was asking, and I'm sorry I don't remember who asked. Chicago, we're going to be in Schaumburg, excuse me, November 16th and 17th. Cincinnati, we're going to be there the 23rd and 24th of November. And Schaumburg, I'm sorry, did I say November? It is November 16th and 17th. Let's see. So Raleigh, we're going to be in August 17th and 18th. I'll be at the Raleigh show because I have my Muggle Freedom at that point for a little bit, so I'll be able to go down to that one.
The what? Huh? Raleigh.
Right. And then I'll also be at the Cincinnati show this fall. It's November 23rd and 24th, and that's obviously Cincinnati. Let's see. We haven't signed up for these ones next year yet, but we're going to. Let's see. So after August, September, we have Columbus, September 7th and 8th. What?
What? I can't move where it is.
No, I'm giving the look like
this shit right here.
So she should have just done this at the beginning.
I was trying to.
She told me to look up the dates.
I was trying to.
Wow.
I was trying to.
Whatever. Okay. So there we are.
That's it.
That's us.
Take a picture or find it on My Mystical Life or the Blue Heron Mystic, or you can find it at mymysticallife.com. All those things.
We will be presenting our baubles there.
Yeah, so Denver, we are going to have a really good time because I pick up Laura. This is still happening, right, Laura? Laura. Isis, man, come on. So Denver.
You guys suck because now I have to say I got to do my Muggle thing and I won't be able to go to the Denver show.
But yeah, we have two booths in Denver, and that is going to be so much fun. It's going to be Laura, Katie, and myself, and we have too much fun. We got snowed in Houston. There was a snowstorm.
A snowstorm.
A couple years ago when we were.
That's right. It did snow.
It snowed in Houston, and they wouldn't let us take off for like 4 days, Laura. So we just toured around Galveston, ate seafood, stayed in haunted hotels. We had a blast. It was fabulous. So, but I want to talk to Laura about this because I have a small switch that might be much more fun. So, are you doing any of the workshops in Raleigh? Yes, we do have a workshop in Raleigh. I have to go back and check with them. I think it's on Sunday at 3:00, but I have to double check with them. Yeah. So we're going to be at the 600 row, 601, 602, and 603. That's where we are in Raleigh. And good morning, Elizabeth. Yeah, Isis, come on, girl.
Raleigh, we have.
It was the best snow ever. It really was. We had
Raleigh,
so much fun.
What about Raleigh shows? Right now, Raleigh, we don't have any speaking engagements.
We do, but it's not up there. So we were on the wait list. And I'm going to have to call them on Monday and double check. Yeah. Hey, we're going to have so much fun. Oh, yeah. Tammy Ammett will be there too.
Yeah, Sunday at 3:00 in room 1.
Oh, okay. Sunday, we'll be in Raleigh, Sunday, room 1, 3:00.
Sunday at the 18th you will, or 3:00. 3:00 in room 1.
And I got to tell you, we have a blast. We do. When I get to do these lectures, they're a lot of fun. We've done several of them now, and there is no script. No. Oh, do I book a reading in advance or just show up? Yep, you just show up.
Just show up. There'll be a sign-in sheet there. Yeah. You can get on in. Yeah. And so Lisa's going to be doing, you're going to be doing readings too,
We'll
right?
do a My Mystical Life gathering in Denver. Just a little one. What? Yes.
Okay.
What? I'm covered in cat hair.
No, you got a little.
Schmutz. I got some schmutz.
Yeah. Looks like you leaned up against something dusty in the barn.
Oh, good. Your mom wrote that down. Good. Yeah, I was out in the barn. So we got a new horse, and she is a prima donna. I need my fly spray. I need my horse sheet. It's like
she's got fly leggings.
Yeah, she's got fly leggings.
The flies that when she got off the trailer, it was just like, ooh.
I'll remember that too. Yeah. Okay. So Mr. Fry.
Yes.
Put a bump.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys, we are going to, but seriously, you guys, come on. We'll have some fun in Denver.
I'm super jealous because I got to work. I need. It's a good thing, but it's.
You have a horse trailer now, but no horses. So the mare that we bought is in full to a stallion called Mighty Mouse, which probably nobody on here cares about. But it's a Grula stallion. She's a Palomino paint mare. They're going to have. You guys will be able to have a link to watch her stall as she gets closer. So
she's doing March.
So we're going to have a link for everybody to be able to watch. And it's always a magical experience to have a baby horse born. So, it's just part of life in the circle and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, we are going to go to the store so that I can get some stuff before I have to go to work. He's going to go watch the Tittle.
I got to go babysit the youngins. Yep. Grandbabies.
And don't forget, Tiger's Eye is on sale in the store this week. So it's an automatic discount. So when you make your purchase, it automatically comes off.
And if you're trying to manifest something, or you're trying to bring something about, Tiger's Eye is great for that. It'll supercharge your It'll supercharge your intentions. So just throw that out there.
And don't forget, Chris.
If you don't buy them from us, go get you some Tiger's Eye.
Chris is doing readings tonight, and I know that our page doesn't look quite like her page anymore, but we're getting on as often as we can. You want to see a picture of Mom, please? Yes, we can do that. It's just there is so much that goes on behind the scenes that it's.
Oh, I forgot the store's open.
Yes, store's open. That it is one of those things where you just do what you can do when you do it. And I had to take some of the pressure off myself for feeling bad for not being on all the time. That's the new mare. So she's pretty mare, super pretty mare. That's easy. Don't run into the fence. Easy. Okay, guys, we're out. Signed up on the website. Yay! All right, guys, we'll talk to you guys later. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And Mr. Fry says,
May the light be with you always.
all right, everybody, have a great day. Bye.